Get this video to 1,000 likes. All PNP, all comrades, you have 9 months left to make up your mind to welcome your new president and your new government, which is the PNP and Mark Golding. The election engine is revving now. Welcome to the final segment, my people. Virtual TV Entertainment, and today is, of course, Blessing Sunday. Virtual TV hopes and prays that you continue to have a blessed Sunday, my people. Trust and believe, all right? Everybody, welcome your new president. Listen, I speak and I speak again. The ink and your finger, and press the like button. Make no mistake, without a doubt, that your choice is already been made. Had a discussion today, and many persons are wondering why Virtual TV ultimately say that the PNP will win. Well, you will see for yourself. It has been a series of experiments that I've been doing, and it's across social media. Now, granted, there is a rebuttal in this situation that can be said that the views reflected on social media might not be the views that are in real life. So I can only base it socially in a situation where, you know, it's a done and disappointed situation. So each and every like that I ask for the PNP, my people, it's a potential vote. So all PNP supporters, if you are without a doubt and your mind is clear and you are ready for Mark Golding as your president and the PNP for this government, press the like button and comment PNP. It's that easy. You understand? All right. Now, such is the case with this article, my people. A strong view held by some in the People's National Party is my feeling that the PM will call for the general election soon, either in February or March. The current administration has lost its budget czar, Dr. Nigel Clark, to the warm and welcoming arms of the International Monetary Fund. What is being said, my people, there is a prediction. And the prediction that has been made, while it is said that constitutionally the election is due in September, but there could be situations which result in the elections being called March or February. And this is because of the handicap of the current government, which is the JLP. Listen, the real and true finance minister has now taken a role at the International Monetary Fund and many other situations which has left them handicapped. But we not underestimate them. We won't do that because ultimately it's the people. You decide. So with that being said, my people, is your choice clear? The ink and your finger on the like button. Now, if the elections are being called early, are your voters ID ready? And are you ready to put your finger on the like button and your finger in the ink beside the head? The choice is yours. Now, let's face it, anyone or any entity associated with the IMF derives pleasure from such associations, then certainly it ought to be those creating the tweaking fiscal policies of all sorts. By that reason, we will expect Dr. Clark to be much happier in the IMF than he was crafting financial policies under the Jamaica Labour Party administration. Now, the PNP viewpoints also stressed that though great faith is placed in the current Minister of Financial, Favour Williams, she's a bit over her head, is what the article describes. Now, with the economy contracting last year, a major expenditure needed in education, health infrastructures, and cost of living assistance, it will have a huge challenge to create a good budget, is what their predictions are. These are the handicaps that are being outlined on why there could be an early election. Now, if the PM calls the election before the budget, there is a need for it to be passed and the JLP loses the election, well, then the budget becomes the PNP's problem. And if the PNP cannot come with a solid and well-received budget, then the JLP can immediately go on to the offensive and attack the PNP for poor management, is what they're saying. Now, the observer is that the JLP wins. They create some room to maneuver, but if the JLP present budget the public despise, they will lose the election by a landslide. is what they're saying. Okay, now of course drop-ins have declined according to what is being said by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. By the statistics under the circumstances, that is a great feat, but the caveat don't begin to parade. Yet a question is worth asking: is it the decline in murders for 2024 or a good return of investment? The current administration have spent a huge chunk of money in the last few years on increasing the size of the JCF, new vehicles, new technology for the JCF, new police stations and such, modernizing the JCF in every fashion is what they're saying. Okay, now such is being said that we can hold our fingers to our chest and say that somewhat subdued, that it wasn't a bad job. But let us travel to the reality street. The public is not exactly ready to sip on the congratulatory cup. Many of the people will still quite, and they are still weary, the JCF in them. Now they are saying that based on the trust of the public and JCF, it's needed to be improved. There is a dividing gap between the police of Jamaica and the citizens of this country, and it's getting larger and larger by the second. Okay, and I don't need to sit here and tell you what that will create. See, one person predicted that Jamaica is on the brink of becoming Haiti. Yeah. So, sooner or later, if this situation is not resolved, we could be very well under our way to have a civil war in this country. This needs to be looked at and improved. And this needs to be done swiftly as possible. And we're going to move on from that. All right? To this this topic. Listen. The winds are blowing all over the place. The arguments are being presented. Vybz Kartel clash Beanie Man. Vybz Kartel clash Devabrat. Vybz Kartel clash Alkaline. Vybz Kartel clash this, clash that, clash the birds, clash the stone, clash the trees, clash the right foot of the shoes, clash the left foot of the shoes. He says that he will not do it. Okay? And you cannot expect a man that has spent his life 13 years behind bars, having a disability, having a complication which is life-threatening, I must add, to be engaging in any form of altercation, whether musically or physically. Vybz Kartel set the record straight that he's not willing and not going to clash with anyone, despite social media pondering, social media going back and forth, and whatever the case may be. He says that he is not up for it, and there will be no clash between himself or no other. Alright, Vybz Kartel did not call any names. However, based on the latest happening, he would be talking about the situation with Beanie Man. He says that he has been very vocal and still owning the crown, noting that there is one king. Anything else a clown, is what Beanie Man says. Now, in a short video shared on Instagram today, Kartel said where he said, Gaza Nation, it has come to my attention that there is a situation saying that my name is involved in a lyrical feud. Let me reassure you, the fans, that there is no such thing, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. So, is it now fair to say that persons who are seeking are saying that the narrative of a clash is going to happen? Lies. It is all lies and fabricated. So, it is coming from the mouth who you are aiming those arguments at. So he says that his priorities are positivity, business, family, money, and God, in that order. Okay? So, leave a like on the video. We move on, my people, to know this one right here quickly. Of course, as we said before already, the management of crime is definitely all over the place. And, it is now a worrying concern. I will show you the charts. You're seeing it for yourself. Compared to the corresponding period of 2024 to 2025, there is already a significant increase in crime and violence, which reported 34 persons lost their lives already compared to last year. It has already started. You're seeing it. The trajectory is up. And you are seeing previous years before, where there has been significant increase as the years go by. So Jamaica is not getting better as it relates to crime and violence. There you go. People, big up on yourself. That is it. The final segment. It was a pleasure. By God blessing again. Tomorrow we'll do this. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Like and share the video. I'm out.